Hey everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey guys, hop on in here everybody. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. Well, now I know how to do that. Such a random live. All right, so there's gotta be a way to. All right, I get it. That's how they do that. Oh, hi there. I just playing with my camera. Be sure to like and share this stream. Hi there. I'm trying to pull up something. For some reason, I can't pull it up. Hey y'all. Welcome, welcome. Hey guys. I hope you guys had a chance to check out my clip number 1 on my page. Definitely go check that out. If I can figure out how to pull it up, I will definitely do that. Welcome, everybody. I wanted to make sure you guys knew that we went live on Sunday night with the Victory Life podcast, and it was really good. It was called Unscripted Thoughts, and we literally didn't plan anything. So I don't know if any of you guys out there podcast, but typically podcasting looks like you just got up on a microphone and started talking, but it's super duper planned out. Like the topics, the limits with what questions you can ask. It's totally planned out. It's not like super duper random. Also be sure to like and share this stream right now. Make sure you like it and comment. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys, it wasn't scripted at all. So we talked and talked for a couple of hours. I'm still in the midst of doing the edits, but the full live is on my page. If you want to watch it front to end, it's out there. But I did edit one set of clips today, just like 5 minutes. I want you guys to check it out. It's one of those things you gotta just watch. But welcome, welcome, guys. Let me know if you guys have questions. We talked about relationships. We talked about marriage, divorce a good bit. We did talk about faith, spirituality. We talked about grief. We covered a lot of things. A lot. Hey, Janavi. Hi, Sabora. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for liking the stream. I see a few more people in there, so be sure you're liking it. I should see as many likes as I see people. But welcome. Thank you for subscribing, Byron. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I gotta bring up the clip, and I'm wondering why it's not coming up. Give me a second here. I'm gonna see if I can bring it up. Nope, that's just sharing the page. Welcome, welcome. Where you guys watching from? Let me know. Let me know. Minnesota. Okay, hold on. Can I tell y'all my love story from Minnesota? You're gonna trip out big time when you hear this story. You're gonna trip out. By the way, I have a love story probably for a lot of places, but I'm gonna tell you guys my Minnesota love story. Pop it in the chat if you guys want to hear about my love story from Minnesota. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you want to hear about my love story from Minnesota, because it's an interesting one. Let me know. Let me know. But greetings. I'm in Atlanta right now. But greetings. Make sure you like the rain is really crazy out here, y'all. Make sure you guys check the box for liking the stream, subscribe, and definitely comment. How old am I? Ooh, I'm gonna give you a range. How about I start with the range? I will say that I am. Should I start with a range, or should I start with older than or younger than? Let me know. Let me know. You're all ears. Oh, you're all ears for the Minnesota story? Okay. I'm between 25 and 45. That's a good range. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Minnesota story. So once upon a time, I liked a boy. Okay. And this is my, hold on. This is my BC days. This is my before Christ days. Once upon a time, I liked a boy. Okay. And when I liked a boy, I decided to go all the way to Minnesota because he was in Atlanta and he moved to Minnesota. And then I went all the way to Minnesota. I went to Minnesota and I didn't know what cold meant. That's number one part of my love story, is I didn't understand what cold was. So I went there and I had like these basic flimsy, like super thin clothes. I wasn't dressed properly. I didn't understand what layering meant. And I had like these like super thin tights and stuff, like stuff that didn't even make sense for Minnesota, stuff that only makes sense in the South, because I just figure if I put this and then put another one of these and then put my coat, I'll be fine. I get out there to Minnesota, we go to the movies. Y'all, Minnesota it was like the coldest day in 4 years or something. It was like -7 or -9, or it was just 9 or 9 or 7. Or if it was 9 or 7, it felt like negative something. Whatever it was a level of cold that was not fitting for my brown body. I got out there and my whole lips went numb. My whole everything went numb. It was a tough day. I'm gonna let you know it was a tough day. So the long story short about my love story, now I'll get to the love story, but like I'm gonna let you know, like my lips were numb when I was just trying to run from the movie theater to the car. Like my lips were numb. I had on these super thin jeans that did nothing to keep me warm. They were paper thin. Like I could feel the numbness coming everywhere. When I get back to his place, I look on the TV and they're talking about frostbite. So like they're talking about frostbite, like, hey, if you're having this and that symptom, you may be having frostbite. And I'm like, oh, that's me. So that's that part. The more juicy part of the detail is when I left from the movie theater to get in the car. So this is a guy I was supposed to marry, by the way. Like, I'm over it. I'm okay. I've healed. I was supposed to marry this guy. So he was getting me to come up to Minnesota because he used to live in Atlanta. He had me come up to Minnesota, you know, because we were supposed to be getting married at some point, and so we were talking through all the like logistics and all those kinds of things. So he was trying to get me to move to Minnesota. I thought to myself, Minnesota's cold. You know, this is my young brain, y'all. I was like, I'm gonna have to take a big pay cut to come to Minnesota. It's gonna be freezing. Then I did start looking for a job, and believe it or not, at that time, I couldn't find a job in Minnesota. And it wasn't because I wasn't qualified. It was just, God doing what God does when it's not your person. I'm gonna keep it real. I know that's for a fact. I was like, why can't I find a job? And why am I having to take a pay cut? And it just wasn't working out. So, but I still went to Minnesota because at that time, that was somebody that I was dating exclusively, and we were trying to work on the marriage thing. So we were talking about the fact that I was supposed to be moving up there. And when I was out there in that level of cold, y'all, that like Minnesota level of cold, which I don't think anyone can properly comprehend winter in Minnesota, y'all. Y'all, I got back from the movies to the car, and it hit me like at that point we had already like really started having these talks about like moving on and stuff and like ending everything. And when I got back to the car, I burst into tears. I started like the ugly cry, the ugly cry with the snot and everything coming out. I started this ugly cry, and out of nowhere, because I was fine one minute and I was crying the next. And he's like, "Why are you crying? What's wrong?" And I was like, I'm just so grateful. And he's like, why are you grateful? I'm like, first of all, I'm grateful that I didn't cry outside the car because my tears would have frozen. But I didn't say that. But I was like, I'm just so grateful. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because I couldn't make the decision to move here. And I would have been so miserable. I'm so grateful I didn't move here. And I cried my eyes out because it hit me that this could be my home. And I was like only on like a vacation break visit. I was not stuck there. Like I had a way out. Like I could walk away from this. I was free to walk away. And I was just so grateful. And I know that's rude, but oh well. Oh well, I understand he's married. He probably has a bunch of kids. He's happy. I'm sure his wife's beautiful, and I'm happy, so it's all good. It's all good and all love. So if he hops on here for some strange reason, we're good. But yeah, that was my Minnesota story. Minnesota was so cold, and I've spent some time there when it was the coldest day in the last 4 years at the time that I was there. And I was not dressed properly. And I was supposed to like get married and move there and all this good stuff. And that didn't happen. And not only did that not happen, but I was happy about it. And I was happy about it from the weather on down to everything else. But yeah, where are you guys watching from? Let me know. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm in Atlanta. Okay. You bet 30s. I look 22. Thank you if I look 22. That's good. I'll take 22. But, it is what it is. As long as you like feel good, take care of yourself, all that kind of good stuff, it should be fine. But I suggest everyone just do their best. It's some effort in doing your best. Do your best so you can take care of yourself. So we can just look 22 forever. That's what I say, even if we're not 22. Oh, thank you, Kev5 Aqua, for subscribing. Thank you. I'm playing around with my settings a little bit. I'm just playing around here. I wish I could. I guess I can't bring up the video then. I guess I have to be on my computer to do that. That's a shame because I'm not on my computer. But look at this. I took this picture and I think it's such a cool picture. I'll show it to you guys. Look how cool that is. Can you see that? I was watching, I was on like Facebook and I was looking at this really cool picture of like bathrooms and stuff. And I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. I'm like, wow, that is a bathroom right there. Like, I'm not sure what kind of cleaner do you guys think you use to clean that thing, huh? Cause like, are you gonna be having to get inside of like rocks and cracks? Like what is that? But I love it. I love it. I think it's beautiful, but I don't know if I had that kind of a shower. I think I'd have to have people to like come maintain the floor and whatnot because I don't know what you put on there to keep it clean because it looks like it's all like speckled with rocks and things like gravel, kind of like a fish tank, but like human size, you know? You know what I mean? Y'all pop it in the chat if you got a fish tank or if you like fish or if you have fish or if you ever had fish. Pop it in the chat. And if you haven't had fish, if you like to eat fish, pop that in the chat. But guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get to my I swear you can well I don't swear actually. I don't think it's good to swear. But I thought you could share video on here. Who knows how to share video? I don't know. I'm trying to show y'all the video. That's highlighting. I don't want to highlight. That's a green screen. I mean, it's letting me show pictures, obviously, but it's not letting me show video. So that wasn't the plan. I wanted to show y'all the video. Oh well, I guess I can't. I guess I can do it from my computer, but my computer's all the way upstairs. So that's not going to happen. But you guys definitely go check out my episode from Sunday. It's called Unscripted Thoughts with my special guest, David, who came on. We talked about relationships. We were giving each other our perspective. So kind of really, truly, it was pretty honest, a pretty honest stream. You know, we don't always have an opportunity to like get on live and just be like completely transparent, but pretty good transparency going on there and happy to see it. And I think probably we may have different perspective, but I thought we had interesting perspective. So he may be coming on again to do another follow-up stream in the summer. So we will see. And we'll probably do one and talk about cohabitation. We're going to talk about prenups. We're going to talk about that. So, I mean, I have to talk about this stuff, y'all, because honestly, the church isn't going to talk about it. And the divorce rate is really high. So I figure I'm going to come on and talk about some of the weird stuff that people generally don't want to cover. Do y'all hear the wind? Let me know if you can hear. Listen. Do y'all hear that wind? That's crazy. They're trying to have a whole like crazy act of nature out there. Like I just went to the gym and I can't you heard it? My gosh. It is loud and I'm not even wearing a mic, you know? That's just how noisy it is. So yeah, I was driving back from the gym and there's like this huge like a car bag. I don't know what you call it, like the car covers, like when people have a nice car and they want to like cover it up with a bag. It looks like those bags that you cook your turkey in for Thanksgiving or whatever. One of those bags is like floating down the street and I was like, I think it's my neighbor's bag. And then I was like gonna go knock on their door and tell them. And I looked at the time, I'm like, it's late. I can't knock on their door. They're gonna be like, who's that? It's the middle of the night. But what I hope that their car is okay. Cause I mean I can't knock on the door, it's the middle of the night and like I can't do that. And I don't know if it's theirs or like another neighbor's, but whatever they covered is gonna be uncovered and it's about to storm like crazy. Like cats, mice, chickens, doves, all the things. It's going to be storming like crazy level storms. I would love it if I was able to. Okay, now it's doing this. You can pin a message. I can add a moderator. Okay, I can hide a user. That's not what I want to do. I want to show you a video. I suppose on your cell phone, the features are limited. I suppose that's what it is. I suppose. Because that is not it. That's a highlight button. That's a green screen. And this is gonna make me pretty. It doesn't do anything though. It does. I don't think the pretty button works. And that's just to mute you guys. So, and that's to X out. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to bring it up. I think I can do it from my computer. But you know what? I did do this when I was in New Orleans. I wonder if YouTube changed the settings, or I wonder if I had to like add it when I set up the stream that I wanted to add. I think I should have done it when I added the stream. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna log out and I'm gonna log right back in and try to restart my live and see if I can add the video that way, because I think the settings, I was supposed to add a setting to be able to share my screen, because I did that in New Orleans and I was showing everybody the witchcraft stuff in New Orleans. I went inside the stores and stuff and showed everybody all the crazy items that were literally for sale. You know, voodoo dolls and stuff. I was showing you guys that stuff to say, don't do that. So, yeah, I'm going to hang up for like 1 hot second and then I'm going to dial right back in and reset it to see if I can get to my videos. Bye, y'all. Be right back. Let's see.